The pigeon finds a hot dog. One day, Pigeon was on a walk. Suddenly, he saw a hot dog laying on the ground.
Ooh, a hot dog.
Pigeon picked up the hot dog.
This hot dog looks yummy.
Pigeon was about to take a bite, but then he saw Duckling staring at him.
May I help you?
Is that a hot dog?
Not a hot dog. My hot dog.
Pigeon opened his mouth and was ready to take a bite. I have a question.
What?
I've never had a hot dog before.
So?
What does it taste like?
Well, they're amazing. If you've never had one, you should really.
Pigeon paused for a second and looked at Duckling.
Wait a second. This hot dog is mine. I found it.
Of course it's yours. Enjoy. Duckling stared at Pigeon, who was holding the hot dog. Go ahead, eat it. Pigeon opened his mouth to take a bite. Would you say it tastes like chicken?
Ugh.
What?
It does taste like a hot dog, okay?
Okay, so it doesn't taste like chicken?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Hey, I'm a curious bird. Pigeon was really mad now.
That's it. I can't take it anymore.
I think I've got an idea.
What is your idea?
Duckling took the hot dog and split it in half. Duckling kept one half and gave the other half to Pigeon.
You know, you're pretty smart for a duckling.
Needs mustard. Pigeon and Duckling sat together enjoying their hot dog. They ate every last piece. The end.
The pigeon wants a puppy. One morning, Pigeon wants to ask the man a very important question.
Hello, how are you? I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. Do you know what I want?
No, Pigeon, what do you want?
What I've wanted forever.
And what is that?
A puppy. A puppy, a puppy, a puppy.
Pigeon runs around in excitement. A puppy is a lot of work.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I promise I'll water it once a month.
A puppy needs water every day.
What? Pigeon thinks about it for a minute, but then decides he still wants a puppy.
Pigeon gets excited just thinking about puppies. He can't wait any longer. Pigeon, are you sure you want a puppy?
You don't want me to be happy, do you?
I do, Pigeon.
I'm a puppy-loving pigeon. I want a puppy right now.
Well, if you're sure you want one.
Pigeon hears a puppy barking. What's that?
Pigeon sees a big puppy coming towards him.
Pigeon screams and runs away in fear of the puppy.
What's wrong, Pigeon?
It's huge. The teeth, the hair, the wet nose, the slobber.
Yes, Pigeon, puppy slobber.
I mentioned the teeth, right?
Yes, Pigeon.
I've changed my mind. I want a walrus.
Here it goes again.
The end.
Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Pigeon had a fun day. But now it's time for bed. It's getting late and I need to brush my teeth. Pigeon, it's time for bed.
First of all, I'm not even tired. In fact, I'm in the mood for a party.
No party, Pigeon. It's time for bed. Pigeon crosses his arms and looks at the woman. Pigeon does not want to go to bed.
I hear there's a great show about birds on TV tonight.
No.
How about 5 more minutes?
It's time for bed right now, Pigeon.
Please, just 5 more minutes.
No. Pigeon lets out a little yawn. He is hoping the woman doesn't notice it. Is that a yawn?
What? I'm not tired.
It's time for bed, Pigeon.
We never get to talk anymore. Tell me about your day.
No, Pigeon, it's time for bed.
Oh, I've got a great idea. Let's count the stars.
Pigeon tries to convince the woman to let him stay up late.
Can I have a glass of water?
No.
It's the middle of the day in China.
Go to bed, Pigeon.
I'll go to bed early tomorrow night instead.
Pigeon lets out a big yawn. You are tired, Pigeon.
Okay, that was not a yawn. I was stretching.
Let's go to bed, Pigeon.
I'm 110% awake.
Pigeon yawns again and the woman helps Pigeon into bed. The woman talks him and says, Good night, Pigeon. He fell fast asleep, and he dreamed about having a hot dog party. The end.
Hooray for Rodney Whacked by Helen Lester.
Hooray for Rodney Whacked.
Poor Rodney Whacked. His real name was Rodney Rat, but he couldn't pronounce his R's. To make matters worse, he was a rodent. A rodent.
What's your name, Rodney? Asked the other rodents.
Rodney whispered.
Rodney whacked.
What's another name for Bunny?
They asked knowingly. He mumbled.
Rabbit.
And how does a train travel?
They winked at each other. Rodney replied miserably.
A twain travels on twain tracks.
All of the teasing day in, day out made Rodney the shyest rodent in his elementary school.
His squeak could barely be heard in class. He gnawed lunch alone.
And while the other rodents scurried and scooted about at recess, Rodney hid inside his jacket.
Then one day, as the rodents were taking turns doing wheelies, a new rodent, a very large rodent, barged into the classroom and announced,
My name is Camilla Capybara. I'm bigger than any of you. I'm meaner than any of you. And I'm smarter than any of you.
Then she added,
So there.
with that, she accidentally, on purpose, elbowed an ear, bumped two noses, stepped on three tails, and lay down on a desk.
Freckles didn't fear through the classroom. She sure was bigger than any of them.
She sure looked meaner than any of them. Was she smarter than any of them?
What's 2 plus 2?
Asked Mrs. Fuzzleworth.
4.
Shawed Camilla Capybara without even bothering to raise her paw.
And furthermore, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And 243 plus 125 is 368.
Later, when Miss Fuzzleworth asked,
What's the capital of
Camilla interrupted.
New York, Albany? Population 295,594.
And during science, in the answer to the question,
What part of a plant is below the ground?
Camilla Capybara danced on her desk and sang,
Root, root, rooty toot toot.
Yup, she's smarter than we are too.
Thought the other rodents. They felt very, very uncomfortable.
Every afternoon, just before the final recess, Mrs. Fuzzleworth would draw a name from her hat to see who would be their leader for their favorite game, Simon Says.
She scrunched her eyes, closed and jiggled the hat. Would it be Hairy Hamster?
Would it be Minnie Feet Mouse? Or Grizzlefizz Guinea Pig? Could it be Mean Smart Camilla Capybara?
Miss Fuzzleworth's paw reached in and pulled out the name of Rodney Whacked.
The bell rang. There was a wild scurry for the door, and Camilla Capybara was the first on the playground, having trampled the others in her path.
To Rodney, she looked especially scary. What would she do when she heard him speak? Breathe Capybara breath in his face?
Or tie him up in his own tail? Or even pounce on him?
The tiny, trembling leader of the game stood before the eager players, his head well inside his jacket, and squeaked.
Rodney says read the sign.
While the other rodents read the sign, PS 142, Elementary School for Rodents, Camilla began pulling up weeds around the sign and wildly flinging them, hither and yon until she was clear up to her teeth in dirt.
The young rodents began to smile.
Rodney says wrap your paws around your head.
He peeked a little peek out of his jacket and saw, whap, whap, whappity, slappity, whap.
Camilla was whapping her paws around her head so hard she became dizzy, gave herself a headache, and had to sit down.
The other rodents couldn't help giggling.
Rodney says play wing around the rosy.
Camilla put out her arms like wings and made an airplane noise.
But where was a woozy? What was a woozy?
By now, Rodney's voice was stronger, and his head was entirely out of his jacket.
Wake the leaves.
Nobody moved.
Rodney says wake the leaves.
While Harry, Minifeet, and Grizzlefrizz and the others busied themselves raking, Camilla Capybara grabbed one leaf.
Wake up!
She yelled. She snatched another and another.
Come on, you. Up, up, up. Rise and shine. Boom!
By now, all the other rodents were squealing with laughter, all but Camilla, who frowned.
Stupid leaves. They won't wake up.
And why was everyone laughing at her? Such bullies.
It was so strong, he had to hold his own ears. Rodney called.
Rodney says go west.
The rodents clapped and ate happy for a rest go west.
Camilla Capybara, feeling very smart that she could tell directions by the sun, said,
All right. I shall go west. So there.
West she stopped. Forever. She was gone.
And from that day on, the keepers of PS 142 Elementary School for Rodents never teased Rodney again. He was their hero.
Wait for Rodney Rat!
They cried.
Woot woot woody toot toot. The end.
Ellie 3 is doing a reader's theater on the very cranky bear. In a big green jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 furry friends found a perfect place to play.
Wow, it's raining pets and dogs out there. My big beautiful antlers got all wet.
I'm not sure what you saw falling from the sky, but I saw big fat raindrops. That's for sure. My golden mane is soaking wet.
I have never seen it rain this much. I'm surprised my awesome stripes didn't wash right off me.
Moose had antlers and lion had a mane. Zebra had awesome stripes and sheep, well, sheep was just
Plain. I don't have big fancy features like my friends. I'm just plain. They call me Jane. Plain Jane. Let's play cards in this nice warm cave.
Can we play Go Fish?
None of them noticed that someone else was there.
Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear!
Roar, roar, roar!
He showed his teeth and roared again.
and scared them out of his nice warm den.
So in the big green jungle on the cold and rainy day, those 4 bothersome animals had nowhere warm to play. Wait a minute. Maybe if we cheered that grumpy old bear up, he'd let us back in the cave.
It looks pretty tired to me.
I know if I didn't have my stripes, I'd be cranky too. That bear needs some stripes.
I think he needs a nap. Stripes are silly. What Mr. Cranky Pants needs is some antlers. My antlers always cheer me up and make me happy. You guys know that bears sleep all winter, right?
No. Stripes are silly and antlers are boring. A beautiful golden mane like mine is what Mr. Grumpy Bottom needs.
It's October. That means the bear wants to go to sleep for the winter.
Sheep, what are you babbling about?
Never mind. This should be interesting.
So Zebra fetched some mud and Lion some grass of gold.
And Moose got 2 big branches and, well, see, sheep just got cold.
They have no idea what they're getting into. You, grumpy old bear.
Hello, Mr. Cranky Pants. Bonjour, Mr. Grumpy Bottom. Sheep is getting worried.
Maybe they've been eaten?
But then from the cave came a very cranky
Roar!
The animals ran out and the bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them.
Look at me. I look ridiculous. I'm a bear, not a moose, Brian.
I think he just made that word up.
Yes, I did. All I really want is a quiet place to sleep.
That's what I thought.
You knew? Why didn't you tell your friends?
I tried, but they wouldn't listen to me. Wait right here, I have an idea.
So she fetched a pair of clippers and clipped off half her wool.
She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. She tiptoed back inside the cave.
That sheep is really brave.
Oh, now I know what she was babbling about. What? The bear is tired because he's going to hibernate for the winter.
Why didn't she just tell us that?
Back inside the bear's cave, the sheep bravely said,
Here you go, Mr. Bear. A comfy pillow for your head.
Well, thank you very much. That's exactly what I need. You can all stay and play if you will just read.
So Moose, Zebra, Lion, and Sheep
Read the bear a bedtime story so he could fall asleep.
The end.
Happy reading! We are Robin. This is the castle here.
Alonwy, you are a princess, and I think you should go to princess school on the Isle of Mona.
I will take her.
I don't want to go. Will we be crunching the munching the Mona?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, crunching the munching. Oh. Hello, I am Prince Moon on the Isle of Mona. Oh!
Wow, you are clumsy. You are the princess that's supposed to marry Lonely.
This all a joke. Come on. Watch your mouth, Troy. You're not even a prince.
You're right. Only princes can marry princesses.
I will take you to the castle on the Isle of Mona. And my boat. Welcome along way to Princess School on the island of Mona.
This is Matt,
also known as a chief steward. Alonwy, could you come here? Ha ha ha. Sure. Crunching, snackings and wackings. Hi, Flutter. Nice to see you again.
I will play you a song on my harp after breakfast.
Where is Alonwy? She should be back by now. I will go look for a photo. I think Mag kidnapped her. Prince Gideon, what are you doing here? Awkward, the evil sorceress is on that ship. Mag is working for. She wants a lot.
Oh no.
Where is Princess Alani? Poor tenderhead.
This is Alonwy's magic bauble. I wonder what it's doing here.
Let's split up and look for her.
For once, I agree with you, Prince Moon.
Thanks.
Where did Prince Moon wander off to?
That clumsy old princeling.
Look at these books I found. One of them's about a man taking a potion to turn gigantic. And one of these books is just plain empty. This one looks very important.
I wonder if this is their house.
Oh my God! Giant cat!
You guys go when I try to put Lion to sleep.
Whoa! We fell into a cave! Who is that giant? My name is Blue. I've been stuck in this cave for a long time. Can you show us the way out? It's not keeping watching.
I'm watching you.
Oh no! He trapped
left us. What do we do now?
I'm gonna use you as a potion to make me get out. Oh no. Is that a hole up there? I think I can get out.
If we get out, go get Gideon.
Thank you.
You saved us. You're not as bad as I thought. I'm sorry I called you a princeling.
Thanks. Let's go find a laundry. Wait, is that Fluta?
That cat finally went to sleep.
We searched the whole island. Man must have taken her there.
You're right. She's been taken to the sinking castle Leo. Let's take my boat to go get her.
Hey guys, I found the line. Come on, let's go.
Who are you? I don't know.
Akron must be controlling her.
Yes, I am. Now you just need... Wait. Now if she dies, I die. Now you just need to give me my magic book and bauble so she could do spells for me.
You're alone. Trade this along me for a mag, or else.
No, my magic book is on fire.
Alani resisted the maggot and used it into destroying the book.
Mag, why didn't you do anything? Oh, no.
Oh no, we have to fall apart!
Taryn, I remember you now. Prince Rowan, you seem like a nice guy, but I'm not really ready to get married.
Oh man.
And I'm already a princess, whether I go to school to act like one or not. Mag got lost in the sea. Now what do I do?
Akron, you can come live with us. Dolphin will know how to help you.